Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $3 Tripling Bonus Crossword ticket, excuse me. And this is part of the November 2023 series of tickets coming out in California. And this is a new version of an old ticket. So I love crossword tickets. I like to play these in Georgia, in my state, whenever they come out. And so I always think that they're fun to do. This ticket has a few things going on here. So you've got all your letters up here. You get 2 bonus letters as well. You have a bonus word. And if you can get all the letters in that word, you get your prize here in the box. And then here is a fast 20 spot. So if you get a 20 there, you get 20 bucks automatically. And then in addition, in the main play area, if you can complete a word with a circle in it, you triple your prize. And so you're looking for 2 or more complete words to win. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.34 and cash odds are 1 in 4.17. It looks like you can win anywhere from $3 up to $20,000. And looking at the prize structure, the only thing that really stands out to me is the low top prize here. So I always think it's worth asking, is the wager worth the top prize at the odds that are being offered? And man, this one definitely not. I mean, you're talking about a $3 wager for a $20,000 top prize at odds that are longer than 1 in a million. To me, that just seems a little cheap there up at the top. I don't know why California decided to do that, but it's almost laughable, I think. I mean, a $3 ticket should at least have a jackpot of like $100,000, maybe even $150,000. $20,000 is just not worth spending $3 to, especially at odds of 1 in a million. And then what is going to make this even worse is when we talk about taxes. So in California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. So I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game. And so that is going to affect how I view that top prize. So instead of $20,000, I'm going to view that as $15,200. So that makes it even worse. You're wagering $3 for a $15,000 top prize at odds of 1 in a million. That alone would probably make me pass on this one. As much as I like crosswords, to me, the wagers just doesn't make sense for the top prize at the odds that are being offered. But with that adjusted top prize, when you run the numbers on this game, what you find out is that the payout comes in between 65 and 66%. That is way lower than the minimum 70% that we look for all tickets. There's never, ever a reason for a state to put out any ticket that has a payout lower than 70% because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So for a state to put out a ticket like this with a payout lower than 70% is just almost like a slap in the face to its customers. I mean, California's really taking advantage of people here, and I don't like to see that. And, I've already given one good reason not to play this ticket because the wager and the top prize at the odds doesn't make sense. This is big reason number 2, this payout. I would never recommend recommend playing a ticket with a payout below 70%. So this is big time reason number 2 to stay away from this one. And what's going to make this even worse is that this 65% payout includes all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which are really tough to hit. Not many people are going to be winning them, which means very few people are even going to see a 65% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know is what's the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes. And in order to do that, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. So, if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this ticket, if you're playing it, you should expect to win between $3 and $50. Now, they're at the $50 prize level. The split is about 53-47. So A slight majority of these $50 prizes do fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. The other 47%, though, are going to be included in the top 1% of prizes. So everything $60 and above, and then about half of these $50 prizes are all top 1% prizes. And these top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 334 tickets. So, you're in about $1,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is good information to keep in mind if you are playing this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we are going to subtract the value of all of these prizes from that payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when you do that, you find that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 57 and 58%. This is also pretty far below the minimum 60% that we look for the bottom 99% payout. Once you get down here in this 50% range, these tickets are just really, really hard on the average folks that are playing the game who aren't winning, the top prizes. And, I'm always baffled as to why a state would organize a ticket, would structure a ticket like this, where, the 99% suffer so much for the benefit of the top 1%. And so I tend to stay away from tickets like this because I don't like losing my money just so fast on scratch tickets. And so, this is reason number 3 to stay away from this one. Now, here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in California $3 tickets. And this tripling bonus crossword data point is all the way over here on the right. So we did get a little bit of a bump in value from the previous $3 ticket, the prize box bingo ticket. So we do like to see these increases in value. And normally I would say, when you see an increase like that, it might be a good time to buy, if nothing else, to show the state that you appreciate it and you want to continue to see these increases. But unfortunately, in these California $3 tickets, all of the values are just way, way too low. I can't recommend playing any of these, even with the increase in value. I mean, they would have to increase the value a whole lot more before I would ever recommend playing any of these. Now, if you are playing $3 tickets for some reason in California, if you look up at the top in green, these are the best tickets in each category. So if you're playing for overall value, the Lotteria ticket would be the one you'd want to play. If you're playing for odds, this new crossword or the Be Lucky crossword would be the ones you would want to go for. If you're looking for the ticket that is going to be the friendliest to the average player, this new bonus crossword is the one you would want to go with. But remember, like, all of these are really brutal for average players. And then if you're more of a high roller and you're looking for a better prize, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Lotteria ticket would be the one you'd want to do. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes if you are interested in that. Now, here on this page, we are ranking California $3 tickets based on overall payout. Tripling bonus crossword, second best $3 ticket that we've seen come out of California. But remember, all of these are so far below the minimum 70% that we look for. I would never recommend playing these. Here, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Tripling bonus crossword in first place here. But again, still at 57%, really brutal to average players. Now, here is where we get to compare $3 tickets across states. And let's see, tripling bonus crossword comes in in 10th place. So, you've got a couple of other states that regularly put out $3 tickets that have a lot more value than what we're seeing in California. You've got Florida and Georgia regularly putting out tickets, from the 69 to 71% range. These are still not good numbers, but they are a lot better than what we're seeing from California. So what we really want to do is look at the top of this list. And, not California, Georgia has put out a couple of $3 tickets at 71% payout. That is 6% more, 6 percentage points more than what California is doing. And so, 6 percentage points, when you're talking about the number of tickets from just one scratch game, that's a lot of money that Georgia is giving to its players that California is not. One game could easily have 10 million tickets as part of it that make up the game. If you multiply that by the $3 price tag, that's $30 million just for one game. And 6% of $30 million is about $1.8 million that the Georgia Lottery would be giving its players on these two games that the California Lottery has decided to just stick in its pockets. And so I think it's worth asking, why would California decide to do that? Why would they, take $1.8 million unnecessarily from its players and put it in its pockets? And I don't really think there are any satisfactory answers to that question, but it is worth pointing out that they are doing that. And so, I really think that California customers deserve better treatment than this. And my recommendation is just leave the tickets on the shelf until California decides to get its act together and treat you better. Now, here on this page, we are comparing the bottom 99% payout across states. And let's see, Tripling Bonus Crossword comes in ninth place here, so middle of the pack. And we don't have very many tickets, just 3 up at the top that I would consider to be okay to play for average folks that aren't just, really brutal. We definitely need just better $3 tickets in the US across the board. Now here on this page, we get a little bit more context just to clarify how bad these $3 tickets are. These are a couple screenshots from the master list that I keep of all the tickets that I review on the channel. You can see this $3 ticket from California, 65% payout. And then I wanted to point out that Massachusetts $1 tickets come in at 69% payout. So you've got $1 tickets coming out of Massachusetts with 4 percentage points more value than a $3 ticket coming out of California. That is completely upside down and backwards. A more expensive ticket from one state should not have less value than a cheaper ticket from another state. So, this is definitely a ticket that California should be embarrassed of printing and putting out. They're definitely ripping off their customers big time with this ticket. Please don't let California rip you off. Just leave this one on the shelf. There are better tickets coming. Stay tuned because you've got some decent options coming up and some, with your higher priced new releases this month. But the $2 one and the $3 one, definitely leave these on the shelf. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we've reviewed on the channel so far. You don't see any $3 tickets on this page, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here are the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. And you do have a couple $2 tickets, no $3 tickets, unfortunately, but it is possible for the cheaper tickets to make this list as well. So that's about it for the California Lottery $3 Tripling Bonus Crossword ticket. Not a good ticket. Like I said a bunch of times during the video, California is ripping you off on this one in a huge way. I know it's a crossword, but I definitely would recommend just leaving it on the shelf. So unfortunately, that is the news for this ticket. Sorry that it's kind of a bummer, but stay tuned. You've got some better tickets coming. So anyways, if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.